And a very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to the fabled town of Virginia City, Nevada. And Missy Jenn, we've been here a few times, haven't we? We have some really great memories of Virginia City. We've been here when it's hot and dusty.
Been here when it's freezing cold.
Been here when it's freezing cold. It's currently 34 degrees, but the skies are beautiful. We're going to do some driving around here today. We'll probably get out on foot a little bit too. And one of, I think, the most amazing sights is, and I still can't believe this old schoolhouse is not burned down here. I mean, you talk about a piece of American history right there. I mean, how amazing is that? Look at that. And let me say hi to everybody on the... Good morning, Sean. How are you?
Sean.
Welcome to the beautiful Mountain Vista City of Virginia City. Considered to be, per capita, the richest place ever in the world. I think they brought out something on the order in those days of over $1 billion worth of silver in the 1870s. So I don't know what you equate that to today, but there's a beautiful schoolhouse up there. Hope you're doing good, Sean. Wait for some people to come in. We have cold conditions here, but we'll have a little bit of fun. I'm going to try to get some, grab some gasoline later. But we're doing okay. Missy Jenn, we have a very interesting, really old school cemetery here too that I've done a few prior videos about that I think very spectacular in nature too. So let me put out my hello, and I guess the signal's doing okay, Sean. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, good. I'm coming out there pretty good. So there it is, Virginia City, the very fabled old schoolhouse. And like I say, that's the thing that I think blows me away the most, is that place has never burned, Missy Jenn, after all these years.
Well, the good thing is they got the heat houses back here.
Yeah, they got the houses down here. So
the heating houses here.
The heating houses.
Heating.
Heating.
This is the heating house for the...
No, that's where the guy that owned the mine, that's his home. The Scottish guy or the Irish guy down there. We're going to roll around a little bit, take a look.
Yep.
Okay. Polly, how you doing? Welcome to Virginia City.
Yeah, welcome.
Have you ever seen the Ponderosa and the Bonanza? This is where the boys always rode into town, right, Missy Jenn? We're going into Virginia City, Paul. Do you need anything in Virginia City?
Yeah, that's right.
This is it. Dun 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 dun.
Come to the Bonanza Saloon.
Ding a ling, ding a ling, ding a ling, ding ding.
Have a beer at the Bonanza
Take
Saloon.
my coat off, feel it more comfortable.
There's 4 feet of snow on some of the sidewalks.
We've got big snow situation up here, but the views, I think you're going to agree, the views are going to be spectacular. We're going to try to go up some of the roads. We'll try to see how much Missy Jenn is able to do on foot. I don't know if we're going to be able to negotiate the wheelchair. They don't plow the sidewalks here at all, obviously, but it's going to be interesting. Luckily, we got a good signal. SKS, that's the old schoolhouse here. The old schoolhouse. So we're going to go to the lower part, and then we'll pop around and come through town here. This is where the cop busted me before down here. Remember, Jen?
Yeah.
That cop wasn't too nice.
The sheriff, he was pretty mean. Yeah.
Pretty damn mean. I think I'll come out this way. He was a real old West sheriff, man. The hell are you doing? Love this old house over here. I'm going to probably get some more pictures of that, Jen, some more vid. You'd live in it. Good afternoon, Jeremy. Welcome to Virginia City. We're not far from Gold Hill and Silver City. Let me turn this around here. See, we have beautiful skies. Make sure I'm clear to pull out over here.
Stomach.
Huh? Stomach.
That's a man. Go.
Oh, look at that old creep around that place a little bit?
Yeah, last time you parked over here, you got
No, I was
trouble.
parked over here, remember? I was parked over here. Let's see if we can creep around a little bit over here. All right, we'll turn it around here so we're pointing downhill. Okay. This is a good place to get clubbed here. I don't think. Actually, if I back over there, I've got a good spot to go down right there. But you have to watch behind me here. If I get stuck in this snow, guys, I am a total goner here. How's it look behind me? Keep an eye behind me, Jen. Does it look okay?
Yeah.
Try not to run into a damn
You're
snowbank.
hitting the snow, yeah.
Yeah, that takes some skill. Keep watching behind me. Here comes a car over here. Yeah, and that snowy is crazy. Hey, Mercedes, how you doing, babe? Let me try this again. I'm trying to get parked. I want to show you one of these Old West homes here from like the 1870s and stuff. It's pretty damn cool. But I'm trying not to run into a snowbank here. There we go. Gotta make sure I can get the damn door open. All right, let's run some people around here for a minute, okay, Jen? Where's our stick? There it is. Let me put people on the stick here. Isn't that a beautiful view? I'm not talking about the sign, but let me put this on here. Let Missy Jenn stay warm here. There we go. Make sure our brake is set. Anything you can do to help me would be appreciated, Jen. Thank you. You can replug that in for me. That'll be a huge help. All right, here we go. All right. Man, it's not too bad. I mean, it's like 34 degrees. Isn't that beautiful? You guys are getting a real feel of the Old West. Look at this place. Make sure we're tucked in okay there. Talk about a nice haunted place, huh? Look at that. Listen how quiet it is here. I sunk right in the right in the freaking snow right there. Snow's too deep. I'm not going to be able to get over there. But it's like somebody busted out the glass there. I don't know. Got to do a little urban exploring here. Oh shit, it's too deep. Shit. I can't get over there. Look at that. I'll be out of breath, dude. This is really high altitude here. You guys see that? It's open, but it's so deep I can't get over here. I'm gonna be lucky to get off this fucking snowbank. Oh. Ah. Oh, please don't let it be a cop. There's the old mines. See the view down here. Isn't that beautiful, cat? How you doing, my beautiful girl? There is Virginia City. Isn't that gorgeous? $1 billion worth of silver. They're still working the mines today. The Comstock lode. You ever seen anything so pretty? That's the house of the guy that owned the big mine. Schoolhouse up there. gonna get over there because that glass busted out. I was gonna kind of do a little urbex in there. Oh, it's a good day to be in the rig. It is beautiful, isn't it here? The sky, the clouds, the blue. Big mountains. Yeah, where are my boots, Sean? I must be out of my mind here, creeping around Virginia City. I look like a goof. Well, I mean, I look like a goof anyway, but there's the Missy doing her tourist thing. But we'll look around. It's a really cool town. They don't clean the sidewalk, so we're gonna have to do most of our urbex on foot here. Oh, it feels good in here. I'm gonna remount the camera here. Get your picture, Jen. Oh boy. Let's get that remounted there. There we go. Look at that beautiful view. We'll try to go on foot in a little bit. Did you get your picture that you needed? Isn't that nice? What do you think of that old schoolhouse? That's really old school, isn't it? Allow that connection. Very beautiful, but very cold. I don't think I've been warm the whole trip. I'm so numb now, it doesn't even matter. I'm an icicle. All right, let's see if we can get through town here. Get through that lower part. All right, how's it look behind me there?
It's clear.
It's clear. How you doing today, Shauna? Let's see. My girl Shauna, she's got a mouthpiece on her, man. I'm enjoying her stuff. Putting up. If you haven't subscribed to Shauna, please do so. It's a beautiful schoolhouse. We'll take the lower road here. This house on the right belonged to the guy that owned the mine. Pretty cool. I think it's now like a boutique or something. This was a town that was built on silver, the Comstock lode. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's
mining office, all that. Now how people get up and down, we got to be really careful we don't get caught in one of these side streets. There's a beautiful church up here too. Roll through here, and we're going to try to hit that cemetery. They got Boot Hill Cemetery, which is pretty freaking unbelievable. Huh, Missy Jenn? I doubt if they plowed that out though. This is all very mountainous terrain. The east sloping Sierras here. It's a good thing we got a decent signal down here. We're down in the valley.
6,200 feet.
Yeah, we're 6,200 feet above sea level here. I think that might be the house actually down. I can't remember which one of the ones, but one of them is owned by. So you guys gonna get the whole grand tour. Good chance for me to rest my legs too after about 8 miles on foot yesterday. You see how deep the snow has been. Beautiful big house on the left. Look at that old big job over there. Make sure we can pivot that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, this place just that actually looks like modern construction, doesn't it? I mean, it's like a new foundation on that.
Yeah, they got a lot of new houses.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Like this place over here is new on the corner here.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I'm staying warm too.
This is a new place here.
Staying warm too. Let me pull over to let this guy go. There you go, bro. I guess that's the real authentic.
It's got a plaque on it. It's
Plaque
post
on it.
office or something.
Post, I don't know what the hell it is on there. Maybe the best thing to do, Jen, is put this thing back on the stick. So put your window down and we can show left and right if need be here. Let's see what that is. That looks like a very interesting. Put this back on the stick for a minute. There we go. Yeah. I guess that's the real deal. That's really authentic right there.
Mansion, some kind of a
It's
mansion.
a real mansion, all right. Imagine heating that mofo. Well, you can tell it's original because that balcony is all skewed, the angles on it. Maybe you could try remounting that again, Jen.
That'd give me a heart attack.
What, that falling down? Isn't that beautiful? You gotta pull that out first. Hold this for a minute. You hold this and I'll remount that. This place really. Hey, Sophia, how you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. We got more YouTube royalty in the house. Sophia's Emporium. How you doing, honey? Hope you're doing good. That should be okay. All right. Dan's going to be on the stick a little bit here. I'm going to put this on enhanced stabilization mode for a minute. Do that. Yeah, yellow. It's kind of interesting. That's pretty gamey to do that in yellow. Okay. Let's continue along here. Main Street's really something to see when we turn up there. This woman, what was this? She had a cat. She ran the cat house here or something. She was very famous. The woman that lived here, she had a really reputable, like first-class whorehouse. I think this might be it right here, Jen. This might be the house. I'm not sure. One of these was hers. Remember we took that train tour that time and the guy was telling us the whole story. She's buried over in they didn't want to bury her in the regular cemetery and all the guys went crazy. All the men in town said, "The hell with that. That chick was very important." And they ended up burying her in the regular cemetery despite the townswomen going crazy. So we'd love to look at this over here. That might be the... Yeah, that's the McKay mansion here. This is the guy that actually owned the mine, the McKay family. You can show that out there. Yeah. Try to get it out to the window a little more. Got some of the old carriages on the porch there.
John William McKay, the Bonanza King headquarters.
Bonanza King. Yeah, this was the office. If you were, can you imagine being a lucky sucker that had this mine here? The Comstock load. There's old wagon wheels. Look at those stagecoach. That's authentic too. That ain't no reproduction.
It's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. That's quality content right there.
That is quality content right there. Yeah, old money. They're still working that mine. That's the amazing thing. They're still pulling at $16, $15.50 an ounce. They're still pulling silver out of there. Yep. Look at these people are snowed in. They're going to hard shoveling to get the hell out of there. I tell you. Well, we're exploring Virginia City a little bit today, Ava. You know, if you've ever seen the TV series Bonanza with the Cartwrights, they were always coming in off the Ponderosa, coming into Virginia City. We're looking around a little bit. We're gonna go do the back roads, then we'll go up to Main Street. We got the Piper Opera House too. Here. They actually have an elementary school. Yep, you remember Bonanza? Well, this is Virginia City. How you doing, Paul? Hey, Paul. Gotta be careful. These roads are icy as a mofo around here. Go around the side. That's a pretty church over here. Fun down lane, yeah. Yeah, look at the ice over here. This is like this place has really been in the refrigerator here. See, it's really on very steep terrain. There's the pretty church here. A beautiful little mountain, St. Mary's in the mountains.
Built 1868.
1868.
Burned 1875 and rebuilt in 1876.
Yeah, beautiful. Sitting right up in the mountains. I hope I can plow through here without like hitting an iceberg. Yeah, I think I'll go on foot for a couple minutes and give you guys a little bit. Aloha, Colleen. Welcome to Virginia City, my girl. Go on foot a little bit here. Be amazing, huh? They got the, looks like a little Episcopal church down here too. Got a 4 o'clock mass. Pretty cool, huh? I think it's open, so we'll head in a minute. Museum and gift shop. St. Mary's in Mountains, built 1868, burned 1875, rebuilt 1876. We tell you once again, Elvis, this is quality content, brother. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Woo! Happy birthday, my girl. Oh, it's cold. Ava. Thank you, Sherry. Pretty nice, Gina, huh? Got the old organ. Siren going off. Something going on at the mine. Pretty cool. And a beautiful pipe organ up there. Yeah, they sure do, Gina. Oh, you thought that was me singing? That looks like the baptismal font right there. Yeah, I think it's the noon whistle, Colleen. Let's put a buck in, huh? Let's drop a buck in for the tour. Beautiful. This is the confessional booth. Pretty cool, huh? No, the miners worked, but they were well paid. Miners made good money, but the work was very dangerous. awesome, huh? Get your screenshot of the day. Beautiful. Well, that was worth it, huh? I did, actually, Shauna, it's interesting you should say that. I did confession last Friday, 8 days ago. It was an amazing experience for me. It was really scary, but let's just say I've slept beautifully at night ever since. It was a great thing. That was this. We show you, Elvis, quality content. Quality content. All right. Yeah, I did. I felt really good. It was great. Very interesting inside, Jen. They have like a little music thing playing. So, very nice. Hey, Cornholio, how are you? Yeah, I did that. I felt really good. It was important. You know, Missy Jenn and I, both of us are on a spiritual journey in 2019, so it's really a nice thing. Elvis is sweating in Florida, huh? Oh well, you know. Oh shit, that thing fell down, sorry. Well, look at this way. You can see a man in a can sweating his ass off. Or you can enjoy the content of bringing you someplace you've not been before. Damn, this thing.
Son of a biscuit.
This thing will not stay on. All right. Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Jen Jen.
Jen, how you doing,
Nice
sweetie?
to see ya.
I think Elvis is just concerned because there's a lot more. Gee, I almost give up, Jen. I almost give up. I gotta clean that shit off up there,
Yeah,
huh?
clean that shit off.
Okay, hold on, guys. Damn thing. Now that thing is really on. Oh, sorry for dropping the phone. Yeah, I'm just saying, when you can see good content, plus there's new people doing streams, Tosh and other people, so Elvis doesn't, you know, neither Elvis nor I have the field to ourselves. There's a lot of cool people. Shauna's doing streams. I say the more streams, the better.
Yeah, everybody
Gives me more stuff to enjoy.
That's right.
I wish Shauna would do more streams. You know, it gives me a lot more stuff to enjoy. How you doing, Sean? I don't want to get caught down in icy street, and then I'm screwed. Yeah, Boyd is taking off. That's a good way to put it. I am excited. I'm thrilled that so many people have a mouthpiece. I doubt if this church is even active anymore. Come on. Yeah, I'm not sure if that place might be. I don't know. They don't shovel it or anything. But pretty cool. We're going to make our way into town. Is that Boot Hill down there?
They got boards in the windows and stuff over there. That's not good.
I'm not sure.
Prospecting for a better tomorrow. I guess the mining operation is really getting underway again here.
I'm not sure, but look at that beautiful view out there over the hills. Our last stop is going to be Boot Hill Cemetery.
They got some new build up there. Silver land.
Those are big piles. Those are big piles of tailings. Oh, you were up till 6 a.m. Dang, Sean. Dang. As long as your wife is cool with that, you know. You got energy for your kids. That's cool. Dang. I love Jenny. She's a sweetheart. She offered to help mod the channel, and I'm like, oh, how can I inflict that on Jenny? Jen, you know, the worst channel, the worst stream on YouTube. Poor Jenny, Jen. And that's beautiful. The Crooked House, built 1870, burned 1875, rebuilt 1876. All kinds of weird stuff around here.
Just like the church in the bag.
Yeah. All right, we're going to come up. We're going to try to run Main Street now, and maybe you can see we're on very hilly terrain here. This is a very steep grade. Try to cut out. We got to be careful. This is where you're glad you have an automatic as opposed to a clutch. My knee would be blown out clutching these streets every day.
They're doing some construction there.
Yep, Sean was on. Yeah, they're doing some new construction. We're going to go to the end of town, and we're going to run Main Street. Yeah, Melton John Shorty bus from the psych ward, the low-level psych ward, to you know, the special kids bus. I guess, I don't know. I was a special ed. I did 6 months of service in a special ed classroom, so I have a ton of respect for people. But I'm just saying, especially special needs kids. But Melton is certainly one of a kind. Now we're going to turn left down at the end here. Maybe there's a gas. Does that look like a gas station up ahead? Yeah, I haven't seen a damn gas station in town. Let me ask this guy. Hello. Do you know if there's a gas station in town anywhere?
Yeah. Go this next street, go up the hill, go like you're headed out toward Reno, and there's a gas station sitting right there on the...
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Thank you.
No, Georgie's with Tom on the Rancho. Tom come up from Modesto. He likes to have a little change of pace a couple times a year. Where's Doggy, huh?
Yeah.
Hello, Doggy.
He's gonna attack the other
No,
dog.
he ain't gonna attack. He's a friendly dog.
He's gonna turn into a
He's a
zombie.
friendly dog.
He's gonna turn into a zombie dog.
Maybe we should run the cemetery while it's still a little warm, huh? I'll take you guys up to Boot Hill Cemetery, huh? I've done this a couple times. I've set it to music from the good, the bad, and the ugly. You can go back to some of the Reno playlists, especially the last one and the one before setting that cemetery. Now, how to get back, Jen? It's off of one of these streets down here. It's down off of one of these behind the senior center. Down here. Let's run.
Cemetery.
Cemetery. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if Boot Hill, it might be snowed in. I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody's tromping around the cemetery. But let's see.
I think it's that way.
That way? We got, well, what? Okay. All right. Oh, man, look at that. I don't know, Jen. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I might hike in. I'm not sure how far it is. Cemetery Road. What do you think?
This looks like they did clear it.
This looks cleared? If I get caught back here, man, I am screwed. Huh?
Well, there's people driving in there.
Where?
There's tracks.
I don't see anybody moving.
Car tracks.
Ah, shit. If I get in trouble, Jen, blaming you.
This car track's growing through here. Look at all the tracks.
Yeah, I know, but I'd be snowed into it. This is climbing uphill here. You know. Yeah, don't do it. Well, I done did it now.
It's too late now.
I did it. Jen has got me totally committed
See, there's the
to Boot Hill Cemetery. There's the RV park. They're always. We were gonna bring the drone. I don't know how deep the darn snow is.
Yeah, don't go in.
But I gotta get dressed warm. This is colder than a mofo up here. Alright, Jenner, my glove and set up the theme from the good, the bad, and the ugly, the final grave shootout. Well, poor connection. Can you figure that? All right, here we go. There it is. You guys got me on the stream? You definitely want that song, that music playing from that very last scene. There we go. We see you. Mouse Toes, how you doing, sweetie? Spectacular view. We got a poor connection. This place is really creepy here. We're going to try to make it up to that very peak out there. Be very careful. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This place is wild. This is really creepy, even in the snow. But look at the beauty of this view. Spectacular. Follow the footsteps. That's what I'm doing. I kind of blew my knee out last night, so should have a good signal. Look at that, man. That is unbelievable. There's real bad vibes up here, Susie. I've done a couple of these videos. Any place that has red satin curtains. Show. It's like a chainsaw house. It's right, man. This place is a creep show. Yeah, Harvey is sick as a dog. Get around that corner, that wind was really biting back there. got to be respectful when you come into these places. Some spectacular views. I feel kind of squirmy inside right now. Every time I approach this main gate up here, I mean, there's some really tragic. It's amazing how many kids died when they were 3, 4 years old from just sicknesses and beautiful, huh, Cat? It gets really creepy once we're inside up here. It's icy, and I'm going to slip down. I've already blown out my knee. Unfortunately, I got in a bar fight in 1985. Big surprise, right? So, big surprise. Rosie got in a bar fight, right? All 5 feet 6 inches. Johnny Watt's like, who needs cable? Do you know how many people come to the Boyd and end up canceling their cable? Well, no guts, no glory. We go in with respect here. Because you're going to see a lot of old creepy fencing. I'm almost out of breath. That's almost 7,000 feet. Look at that view. Yeah, I cut the... Thank you, Shauna. She does. She's wonderful. I love taking Missy Jenn. She can't do this for obvious reasons, but she watches the later video. You have a Chinese cemetery out there. Unfortunately, prejudice was a fact of life back then. And there were tons of Chinese that lived here. And they have their own cemetery. See this old grading, this old fencing? Kid. John Pearson died November 1st, 1891, 16 years, 9 months. Yeah, there's lots of babies buried in here, lots of kids. Louis Horace Osbiston died February 5th, 1874, age 1 month. Snow is darn deep. Oh, stay on the path. Yeah, it was a common fact of life back in those days. You know, you catch influenza, no antivirals, no antibiotics. I'd say it looks, if you look around here, the average life expectancy here looks like it's about 40 years old, something on the order of that. The old wood adds a nice touch, doesn't it? Man, this snow is deep. Died 10 years old. Mary Bell, July 12th, 1867. Some people had the money to gate their graves. You had to have money to be buried in here. This was not, they have the Jewish cemetery, they've got the Chinese cemetery, and they've got the Potter's Field way over on another mountain over there. You had to have money and means to be buried in here. I just think the views are just breathtaking here. Thank you, Johnny Wild. Yeah, you don't see that. This is worth the hike. We're not that far from the top. Yeah, they have a preservation society. I don't know how they feel. I feel about they do like Halloween stuff here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Dr. Paul Kirby, MD. Infant Paul died. Yeah, infant mortality. This is too deep. I can't make it through here. Yeah, I don't think that I also don't believe they should do secular activity. Now, I've creeped around graveyards, but having a Halloween thing, I'm not really down with that. But, oh, damn, that was a deep hole. Look at these trees. They just add to the total freakishness of the whole place. This main one up here is a guy named Story. S-T-O-R-R-E-Y. That's what the county is named for here. Oh wow, the sheriff of Sonoma County, that's cool. I do love Jen. I do take care of Jen. I get a lot of bad rap, but
have to go, but I will be back to watch tonight.
Well,
thank you for the most excellent stream, Rosie and Missy Jenn. Shoot on.
Thank you, Sean. I love you, honey. Very sweet of you. It's what I always tell Marshall, if you can do some content and be positive, people will enjoy it. Those who have occasion to give you a bit of a tip just to tell you, right on. You know, you had a bit of a walk to get here. But look at the payoff. Thank you, Shauna. She's wonderful. Do subscribe to her channel because she tells it like it is. She's called me on. She's called my ass out a few times. She doesn't play any favorites. That's for damn sure. But that's what I like about her. I think we'll make that one final ridge and we'll get the view. Like I said, she'll call you out. And she's one that I absolutely, positively want to see do more streams and stuff because of her intelligence and, well, I'll say it, courage too. I kind of like to steer away from controversy. She just points that boat right into it. Man, look at this. Mike Jetson, they knew to bury bodies far enough away from town. And like I say, they had a few different cemetery locations that they had. Like I said, the woman that ran the house of prostitution, they wanted her, when she died, the ladies in town didn't want her buried in this cemetery, even though she was one of the richest people in town. But the men of the town were so fond of her and how she helped recover from the Great Fire of 1876 and was so generous that they refused to haul her body out to the other cemetery and they buried her here. That tells you something. Even the worst of the worst will be judged by their deeds. This is our final high point here. Hope I don't fall going back. This is it. I love that simple wooden cross. Isn't that wonderful? Some people just, you know, like, I don't want to. 1906, 1974. I lift up my eyes towards the hills, whence cometh thy strength. Something very moving about a simple wooden cross. You can see all the tailings from the mines. Everything that gets processed has to be piled somewhere above ground. See massive piles of tailings. Just an amazing place. Beautiful, huh? Thank you, Sean Smith. Just take in that view. Yeah, Michaela, this is, you know, the The number of infants died here just brings the average age so low. Which is one reason that families were large, just because they could expect that half of them wouldn't even make it to adulthood. No vaccinations, no nothing. Smallpox, mumps, measles. That's right. Life is precious life is precious and short. As a parish priest once said to me, "Life is short, eternity's forever." Think about it. You know, it's like you either live till you're very old. You got to be an old codger. Yeah, Sheriff. I'm 92 years old. Shimon. 64, a native of, where's he native of? France. Andorra. Yeah, my old codger. Yeah, I've been around. Yeah, I've seen him as the sheriff's up at the saloon. He told me to come tell you to get out. Come on, yeah. You got 2 bits. I can get a drink. Man, what a view! What a view! Yeah, Sheriff. He told me I couldn't come in the saloon anymore on account I didn't pay my bill. Trudging around the snow. If you'd like to see it set to music, you can go back to the Reno playlist of last year and last couple years. Just put cemetery into this video search box and you'll see this set to the final climactic scene in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's a lot more cinematic because I could actually move around without having to stick on a path. No, I have tennis shoes on. Thank you, Beryl. I'll just have fun. This is just one of the fabled cemeteries of the this is the penultimate old western town here. Saloons, whorehouses, money, gambling. We'll be going into town. Try to get Missy Jenn on foot just a little bit. Yeah, that's Sean's in a beautiful area. I just happen to be in a ghetto, but it's all cool. I just stopped it a second just to take a picture. Oh, sorry about the camera shake. I'm trying to put my gloves on. Sarah, wife of J.F. Halleck and daughter of J.C. Curry, died June 20th, 1871, age 24 years, 3 months. 12 days. What do you want to bet she what do you want to bet she died in childbirth? You see a woman gone at that age, it's usually childbirth. No, Vicky, I know I missed your post, honey. I'm sorry. I'm kind of snowblind here. Very hard for me to see the chat. How tall is that monument? Which one, honey? This one here? Yeah. All right. The sucker's tall. That sucker's pretty tall. Camera's having a very difficult time with all the reflected snow. Yeah, I'm definitely out of breath. Remember, guys, I ain't no spring chicken. I just play one on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to, Vicky, I'm going to try to get parked reasonably close by. I've got to work Missy Jenn. They don't clear the sidewalks here, so I'm going to really have my work cut out for me, but I'm going to do the very best that I can. Yeah, I don't smoke. I quit November 1st, 1995, Honolulu, Hawaii. The best things I ever did. Oh, thank you, Susie. Chicken you ain't. There's Kurt now. Welcome to Virginia City's Boot Hill Cemetery, huh? The way Cornell's gone, he's going to have a golden wrench soon. He's fast becoming a legend in here. Yes, smokes in Hawaii. I mean, they just want to make sure nobody smokes. They're just gonna outlaw it soon. They're gonna be the first state to just outlaw it. Ooh, boy, that was a deep hole. Oh, how you doing, Pecan baby? How are you feeling today, honey? Yeah, new law. You got to be 100 years old to buy them. Good Lord. I believe in personal liberty, but, you know, states do what states do. Yeah, you can smoke other things. Good point, Mike. Got some of the good old Masons here. It really is a beautiful picture postcard, isn't it? Best to come up here when the sun's setting and you just get that golden hour sunlight across that valley. Be amazing. Let's go catch up with the Missy and let's head into town. Yeah, I'd have to say the average age here is about 40 years old in this cemetery. Now, of course, the average is skewed. Really skewed to the downside because of the number of children under the age of 10 that are here. This one's really creepy here. But I don't know, they do Halloween events here, and I'm not sure that's really cool. I mean, I go creeping around graves, but I don't go, you know, doing spook stuff. Oh, that hurt. Oh, man, this snow is so deep here. But I want to get a shot here. You get a picture here. There we go. I like to get a nice picture, but this snow is really deep. Let's get back on the path. Wow. See, that's the Freemason symbol there, so this may have been just a Masonic Yeah, the Brazilian booty is getting a workout today. You wonder how my legs stay nice and trim? Well, here you go. Do about 10 miles in over 2 days. Yeah, that's right, Barrel. If it wasn't moving, you'd swear it's photoshopped because of the dynamic range of the capture here with the dark darks and the light lights. This Samsung Galaxy S9 has a very nice dynamic range. There's a little marker there. It talks about if you look over the valley, you can see the Jewish cemetery out there. No, I don't have a Fitbit on me. Shit. Oh, I thought I lost my glove. I thought I have to go back there. I got it. I'm plenty warm after walking around now. But I thought you guys would really enjoy that cemetery. So we're going to, once I'm down here, I'm going to stop this stream and restart another one focusing on town because I don't want to have any music mess up this part of it. So in case we hit some music in town. So I will restart the stream. And we're going to head into town. We're going to go down Main Street and look around. I need to get some skis on. I would definitely kill myself here on skis. You bet justifiable. I think the best is yet to come. We're going to head into town. We're going to go look in some of the old saloons. We're going to have to be patient with Missy Jenn. We're going to have to figure out the best way to get her mobile. I do not like to leave her in the car. I like to have her engaged as much as possible in everything that I'm doing. It's just there's no way through the snow I could ever get her up into that. She's never been up in that area, even in summertime. Thank you, Ava. We're going to have some fun in town, and then tonight another big chooch. So, going to have a good time. Gonna have a good time in the old town tonight. Yeah, I've left the motor running for her for heat. We're gonna have to get some gasoline. Some more people in town than I thought there would, but man, that was a good hike. See, way out to that little point, and then we went beyond. take to the piste, huh, Sean? I don't think my knees could ski anymore. I used to love skiing. Like I said, I got in a bar fight in 1985 and I blew my knee out. So, you know, guy grabbed my leg and twisted it all the way around 180 degrees behind. That was an ugly summer. Big surprise, Rosie in a bar fight, right? It's been known to happen a few dozen times. Okay, I'm Irish, right? I say we came out about even. He was hopped up on coke. But I'm still dealing with the... There's the Missy. It's not just... Hill Cemetery of Virginia City. Now it's thumbs up the content.